The next item in the show, when I get ready to pack to go on my trip, there is zero chance I will not be packing boy shorts. So let me just say, I live for Shaper shorts. Love them, live for them. Never not without them underneath a dress, a la the one we just had. Let me explain though, because these, from a brand Shapermint, that is all about self-love, building your confidence, inclusivity, both sizing and also affordability, right? So though I guess technically they live in the shapewear space, which many people have said in the press that they completely disrupted because shapewear never used to be affordable until they came along. But also for a sale price of $24 on your screen, these essentially one of, if not the first thing they ever brought to QVC, are a shaper short that will smooth and tame your tummy without making you feel like you can't breathe. But then because it's hot season, the legs, though they will encourage smoothing, are made out of a breathable mesh. So this is an absolute alternative to shaper high compression shorts in a could act as your slip, definitely will keep you from chafing. It's an empower mesh, so it's about targeted tummy confidence, and then never gonna roll down because there's silicone bonding. Love these. Here, as I invite out our guest, Laura, are your color choices. So black, chocolate, beige, most limited, only 650 go around, and this is our latte. Again, latte, beige, chocolate, black. Let me throw up the size chart because we go from small to 4XL, and you can see on your screen, like a 2 to 4 would be a small. A medium is like a gal who's a dress size like 6 to 8. And on we go. Laura, you had a great tip in our last show for how to size with those tanks and camis. Yes. Are there any call outs on the Empower Mesh shorts?
These shorts fit true to size, they really do. So you can go with your traditional dress size and get your Shapermint size. So if you are, I am a 10 to 12, and I believe, let's see, I'm wearing a large in these. So okay, that's great. True to size.
So, you know, it's funny, I was watching Courtney Kondabi one day present these, and I thought what she said, as I wouldn't mind seeing, yep, Adrienne right there, was so key. She said, you know, first of all, in shapewear shorts, you know, a lot of us to avoid the thigh rub or to fit perfectly into a dress so that the hip area isn't stretching or the pants aren't like the pockets blowing out. Normally though, those shaper shorts, even for grown adult women, on the rack will look like they are the size of baby clothes, which then everybody worries like, oh great, how in the world am I squeezing into those? Right. So you guys have disrupted this whole category. Will you take me on a tour and explain this, which I think was the first style you ever brought to QVC?
Yes, and it is amazing. We like to call this our elevated shaper short. And if you give it a look, you really can tell that just from looking at it, it is elevated. And like Sean was pointing out, the legs and this nylon mesh material is so silky smooth. But starting at the top, I do want to just make mention of this silicone strip. This is so important with a shaper short because it's not going to roll down. You're going to be able to move freely, get in and out of the car, and do the things that we need to do without it rolling down. And then this, you're going to get more like a panty. You can see that the main compression is going to give you that through the hip and even on the bum. It does have a full bottom, and on this that Sean has, if she can flip it inside out and show these power dots, that's what we like to call these. And these power dots that you can kind of see if you stretch it apart a little bit there, that is what is going to give it that stretch and recover ability.
You see this?
So that's what's giving you that smoothing that we want through this area in the tummy, in the waist, in the hips, and in the booty. You're going to get that major smoothing, shaping. And then down through the legs, this is just comfort. And
I think it is so ingenious. And now we're gonna see Adrienne underneath a skinny knit dress, which so reminds me of the other night I fell in love with this Barefoot Dreams dress.
Yes.
This great, skinny, soft knit. But I remember thinking, okay, but I would need to wear something under
Right.
it. Like, gone are the days where I'm just
Oh, same.
randomly slipping things on
Yeah.
real quick and out the door. Like, there has to be some planning, some base layers.
Yeah.
And look at how this beautifully smooths. No doubt also to Adrienne, ends up fitting so much easier and better and gives her great confidence.
She looks amazing.
This was 700 of these out the door. I have to tell you, Laura, I'm so impressed by your company. You guys have created a community
It is.
around kind of shapewear and foundational intimates. But the first thing I think anyone recognizes in your brand is that they do a heroic job in their category, but they are a fraction of the price of the other guys.
Yes.
So can you kind of tell me a little bit about that? Because it's just amazing to me, like the smoothing and the technology, and yet these are $24 and change, by the way. Latte, beige, chocolate, black. Standard sizing, lettered, that goes up to 4XL, 1,000 out the door. If you are a 2-4 in pants or dresses, you're gonna order a small. If you're a 6'8", that's what I am, you're gonna order a medium. And on we go. Free exchanges, but not even 25 bucks for name brand shapewear. And I maybe think the mesh leg is the most ingenious part, because in summer, I mean, I feel like that's an area that gets really sweaty and really sticky, and you guys took that whole problem away.
Absolutely. And if you, again, on that piece, on the inside of the leg, you can see there's a little strip. It's like a little secret strip there, and that is what is going to keep it from chafing in the thigh. Right there in the center, you can see it's a little bit different. And that is the secret ingredient of these shorts and why everyone needs a pair, because you're not going to get the chafed legs. It glides like butter.
Would you agree too that, I mean, not to tell anyone what to do, but the intention here is that these are your panties?
Yes, absolutely.
You don't wear panties and then these.
Yes.
So you wear these, they have obviously 100% gusseted crotch panel.
Right.
And this is both your foundation garment, your slip if you're wearing a dress, your anti-chafe, your undies, and your smoothing kind of confidence all in one.
Yes, this is a sweat wicking material too, so it's going to be perfect for these spring, summer months, and it's really going to cut back on that. You're going to feel great, and that is our mission at Shapermint. We want everyone to feel like when they put on our pieces that they are literally slipping into their confidence, and that's what we want you to feel like when you put these on, and I, for one, can tell you that that's exactly what it does for me.
So 1,300 of these ordered. Chocolate, black, latte, and beige. When I wear items like this out of my own assortment and collection, I'll be walking around the bedroom before I put on like the rest of my clothes, and Joe will be like, "Oh, so we're wearing our suit of armor." And that's because
But it looks great.
Well, but these do. These do. They're not only way more affordable than mine, but they look great, and they don't look like you are wearing you're going to battle in like medieval times. I mean, it's like, so it's Shapermint has really reimagined and elevated.
Yes, and I
shapewear.
love that.
Thanks, girl.
Thank you.
All right, so a couple things to know. Number one,